This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so I do not know what is going to happen to Diddy now because they've dropped charges against him. So how are you guys going to prove a RICO case if you've dropped all these charges? It just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all. Okay, so the prosecution came in today and they wrote a letter to the judge dropping some of the kidnapping charges, right, against Diddy, dropping the Kid Cudi charges that he blew up the car, a lot of the sex trafficking charges that I felt were easily proven. They were easily proven. He was flying prosties in to smash his girls. He definitely blew up Kid Cudi's car. I mean, Kid Cudi's probably like, why did I even come in and do this? He went in Kid Cudi's house and stole Christmas presents. Like, aiding and abetting sex trafficking as a liability for Sean Combs. Racketeering conspiracy charge. There's no longer going to be, to attempt kidnapping, attempt arson, and aiding and abetting sex trafficking liability for Sean Combs. Racketeering conspiracy charge. Well, what's the point? What was the point of all this? They really didn't prove much. They proved that he was a piece of garbage. But we already knew that about Diddy. If you really knew who Diddy was, and if you've seen him throughout the years and been alive to see everything he's done, you would have the summary that this guy is no good, right? I can't believe this. This is crazy. You went through all this, and you're not. So he might go home. I'm more leaning towards like he's going home now. I was leaning more towards like he's going to get 5 to 10 years. To now, if you don't have these charges, what's going to stick? We're going to have to read through the whatever they're talking about today, and then they're going to do closing arguments tomorrow. I think you'll have a verdict by Friday. Because now the jury's going to look at it like, why are you dropping all these charges? Okay, well, let the man go home. Let the man go home. He's going to be found. He'll probably be found guilty of some small things. And the judge will give him time served. And that's it. Because you can't have him completely be not guilty. Because then, and it's really up to a jury, obviously. But then he has a case to bring the government to court, So we'll see. We'll get more into that in a second. So this is Fat Joe, and this is the lawyer of TA right here, okay? He got arrested today. You can't make this up. Lawyer in Fat Joe case arrested. Accuser's attorney, Blackburn, arrested for mowing down a process server in his car in New York City. A rep for New York City Police Department says Blackburn was taken into custody Wednesday morning and booked for assault. Cops say it all started out of the night, May 12th, when Blackburn got into his vehicle as a 66-year-old messenger was serving him a complaint in the Fat Joe case. Blackburn allegedly slammed his car in reverse and backed up. It doesn't matter. The case is still going to exist. Why don't you just take the paper and leave? So this process server's leg got smashed, causing a minor injury. The victim reported the incident to the police. Blackburn's arrest stems from a messy legal matter involving Fat Joe and the rapper's powerhouse attorney, Joe Tacopina. You guys aren't going to win. Joe Tacopina is going to... he's going to win. You guys are not going to win. You're going to embarrass Fat Joe. That's it. Tacopina says they blew off the letter, but Blackburn followed up with another demand letter, claiming Fat Joe was messing around with minors. Tacopina says they wanted to go ahead and they wanted to get out ahead of the situation, so they filed a suit alleging defamation and extortion against Blackburn and Dixon. That's when Tacopina hired the messenger to serve the complaint to Blackburn. So you're done, bro. Like, this case might be obviously done now. 50 Cent wants to make Rick Ross' baby mom the new Wendy Williams. You know what? I could see it, to be honest with you, because she is, like, unapologetically honest about everything. Even Rick Ross. And I think Rick Ross still hangs out with her. You can't make this up. Now, it would probably be on that network that 50 Cent has where it's, like, on demand. But I think, like, you know, she did have that show with Black China's mom and Blueface's mom. I don't think she was really able to shine on that show. I think in the right environment and coaching, she could do some damage. You know, she wouldn't be Wendy Williams per se, because Wendy Williams was in the industry for so long and knew all the ins and outs. But I could see her doing her own version of that, you know. What else we got here? I also want to put up this one thing. This guy. So, like, Peter Gunz. I mean, I don't really pay him no mind, you know. He's Corey Gunz, his son, is really talented, right? Peter Gunz had, like, one hit. Didn't really try a rap after that, to be honest with you. Lord Tariq and Peter Gunz, they had that one hit back in, like, the 90s. And then I didn't really hear anything after that. Maybe that was the label's fault, whatever. But anyways, yeah, they used to hang out with Shaq a lot. Somehow he survived, okay, in entertainment, which is hard, right? I always thought Corey Gunz was going to blow up in the DVD era, but he didn't. He should. He deserved it. He signed to Lil Wayne still. Then Peter Gunz got on Love and Hip Hop, and everybody just learned that he just, you know, smashes a lot of girls, okay? Well, now his wife supposedly is homeless, or they're with family in Germany after they lost their home in the wildfires in California. I guess they lived in an apartment there. They're trying to rebuild. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. Peter Gunz isn't Father of the Year, okay? He's not trying to provide and all this other stuff. He has a lot of... He's just not a responsible person. He has a lot of different baby moms. Listen, if you're listening to this and you have a lot of baby moms, hey, we're all not the most responsible people in certain areas, but at least take care of your kids. You know, that's all I'm saying. Okay, don't hate me. Okay, but, like, listen, things happen, and then you got to take care of all these kids. You might have to work 3 jobs now. He doesn't do that, you know, obviously. And then he was like, tomorrow, this is the only thing that pissed me off about it. She made her video. She wasn't, I don't even think she was really bashing him. She was just letting people know that, you know, hey, you know, I don't have a place to go. I'm in Germany with family. Peter Gunz wrote, really thought we gave the world enough of our private life. However, the show must go on, and this must be addressed. Please join me live at 1 p.m. Eastern. Why? Listen, we're not waiting for you to go live, Peter. Like, you're not... Come on. Who are you, bro? Like, just say what you got to say, bro. Like, the teasing of... there's no suspense. Nobody cares. And it's just like, dude, it's weird. It's like just weird to think that people would wait around to hear your response on this. Anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. What do you think is going to happen with Diddy? Let me know in the comments. Peace.